What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel by orders of the Peaky Blinders, Season 2, Episode number 2. And this second season started off way darker than what we got in the first season.
Absolutely.
It was intense. It was gruesome. It was violent. The story really evolved down a road that's like, what is like... I actually legitimately feel... like, the threats in Season 1, I feel like it was just like an establisher. The threats in this season, they feel like just through one episode, feel way worse. I mean, Campbell is back. Opening of the episode showed the big swerve that he didn't kill Grace, but Grace ended up taking a shot at him, but he survived.
Damn it.
And they did a 2-year time jump, and he's back. And it seems like he's even a little bit more intense and a little scarier than before.
Yeah.
I was worried about him in Season 1. Mm-hmm. I'm concerned about his involvement in what Season 2 is going to bring.
Just leave already, God.
I'm wondering if Grace is going to pop back up. I made a comment in the last video that I don't think her story's over. I don't think her relationship with Tommy's over. I think it's going to play into it a little bit more at some point.
Yeah, but I don't think she's going to come back right away. I think it's going to be a while.
It could be a slow burn type of thing for sure. I could see that. But I definitely don't think her story is a wrap. I think it's definitely going to play out again at some point. But Tommy's in this mindset now of expansion, and he wants to expand into London, and we went to this really cool club, and things didn't exactly go according... Well, maybe it did go according to plan.
I know. I was like, whose plan was it?
I'm like, they're going on vacation, and they end up showing up there. Getting into this giant brawl, and then we meet the Simi family.
Yes, which makes me, again, think of Star Wars, Sabine.
Yeah, but no, it's not that.
Definitely not that.
These folks ended up coming back and getting their revenge and almost killing Tommy. I mean, if the police didn't show up, he 100% would have been killed.
That was wild.
It was violent.
He
got destroyed. Yeah. It was really bad. Whatever, like... They did some shit in his mouth and then pulled out a filling. They made an effort to talk about how Tommy does his research on his enemies, and clearly Mr. Sabini does as well, where he knew exactly what was in Tommy's mouth. Yeah. There was another really interesting scene where the garrison got blown up, and then he had to go meet these groups of people, and then things got put in a direction where it actually felt like Tommy lost control.
Yeah.
And he had to go kill this dude, and that whole situation didn't feel very good. But he's basically trying to operate his business while also people are kind of pulling on him to get some other stuff done as well.
Right. Everybody has their own agenda.
Yeah, which doesn't feel good for him, because for a dude who felt like he was in control of everything in Season 1, already through one episode, it feels like he doesn't have full control. Which, it's interesting to see how this is going to go, how this is going to play out, how he's going to handle this. What is even going to be his outcome after getting beat up the way that he did and literally almost killed and having his body left lifeless? Because honestly, that was wild.
Yeah, that was terrible, and I really hope that Ada's okay.
Yeah, because we didn't get to see her at the end of the episode, so we don't know if the attempted assault played out once the officers arrived and rescued Tommy. We don't know if she got rescued. Hopefully she did. But also, speaking of Ada, Thorne is dead. Freddie Thorne, the episode started, he was killed off screen, so... That was wild. He seemed like he was going to be a really big player in the show.
Yeah, like, starting a revolution, and I mean, the
2-year time jump definitely changed things and made that probably easy if something went on with the actor, if he had other obligations to go handle or got a job that he thought maybe was bigger or whatever. Regardless, it was a very kind of shocking, like, oh shit. You usually don't kill characters like that off screen and give them their funerals just like, oh, hey, by the way, Freddie Thorne's dead. Like, oh, dang. Like, that was wild. Yeah. So, really, really, I mean, super dark, but awesome start to Season 2. I thought it was fantastic. That is, like, right up our alley when things just start going in that really dark direction. And seeing what our main character is going to do and dealing with this adversity now, because this expansion plan felt like something that, again, he had control over. But then the Sabini family showed up and, kind of threw a wrench in those plans, it feels like. So
I agree.
There were some folks around him who were like, should we really expand? John was being used to kind of like push that kind of thought process, and then
via Esme.
Yeah, and then she shared her thoughts, which I thought that was a really cool scene, by the way. Her not afraid to share her thoughts. I mean, she was kind of hesitant because she's not blood.
Well, which I loved that, like,
a little
the
bit
show
of respect. Yeah.
Exactly.
But then when she's like, oh, I get to talk? Okay, well, you're going to hear everything.
Yes.
And also Auntie going through some stuff with her kids and watched, like, she went to go to the medium and try to get connections there and found out that they're kind of scam artists. But yeah, the fact that she's
told you that, but
the fact that she's dealing with that is really sad. And again, another really dark story element that they've added to this. Like, we obviously got the story in season 1 about what happened to her kids.
Yeah, I feel like when you feel like you need answers, you're willing to go anywhere to get them. 100%. I totally get that.
Yeah, because especially if you're having dreams,
but it's like,
of your daughter dying,
and like trying to like basically call to you from like the world beyond.
Yeah, that's gut wrenching. So,
yeah,
So Paulie's dealing with that, and obviously Tommy's dealing with what he's dealing with, and the family's obviously going to deal with some struggles and adversity now because this expansion plan's not going according to plan. You ready for episode 2? Mm-hmm. Let's go.
Oh God.
I mean, yeah, they messed him up real bad.
No.
Jeez.
No. They did do stuff to her. Okay. Oh, thank goodness.
It's all right, Miss Shelby. We went with Simi for Peaky Blinders.
Oh.
My name is not Shelby.
Holy shit.
I mean, I'm glad they...
You like how the dong landed right when she fucking kneed him in the nuts?
Word.
The timing was like perfect. Dude.
Oh my God.
Ready for a visitor, Mr. Shelby?
No, I'm here in the King's orders. I'm afraid I must insist.
Definitely no now.
It was terrible.
Are you not gonna thank me for saving your life? 3 nights ago, at the cooperative stables in Montague Street, there was a murder. A man named Duggan. The Oxfordshire Constabulary found his body in a shallow grave.
I need to piss. Nurse!
I know it was you who carried out the murder of Mr. Duggan.
Damn, dude.
By the way, Grace, she went to New York. Place called Keepsy.
Ah, Poughkeepsie.
She's married now.
Oh, what?
To a banker. He's rich. I'm sure she's very happy. You've been under my microscope for some weeks now. I've been observing every move you make. I was on hand to save your life.
I imagine being shot by a woman hurts the same as being shot by a man.
Oh shit, throwing some shade.
When I got shot, they gave me a medal. No medal for you, I bet.
Shit. Damn!
Our reunion is part of a very carefully worked out plan, which has been in place for some time now.
Every time you lean in that stink, but you see her face.
And as a result of the information in my possession, I can charge you with murder at any time. By 2 impeccable crime witnesses whose testimony will lead you directly to the gallows.
Fuck off, dude.
Mr. Shelby, and from this moment forward,
Damn.
you belong to me.
Ew, I hate that.
I'll be in touch the moment I hear you can piss standing up, and then I'll send you your instructions.
So now that's 3 groups of people who essentially are controlling his actions. So did they just write Grace out of the show with those lines right there?
I don't know.
Being married and in New York and being happy.
Tommy? Darling.
Are you fucking mad,
Well, yellow stuff, go on.
The fuck?
I need to get on a boat to London. Tonight.
This seems bad.
You discharged yourself.
I'm a fucking sissy duck in there, Charlie. Sabini could send a man at any time. I need to get some things done.
You're burning up.
Tommy.
You're just like your mother.
You have a boat yet?
Only the January.
She's heavy. London would take 4 days.
That'll do. Can you spare Curly? He'll be my doctor.
Oh, man.
May God help you.
Then God help you.
Tell Polly she's in charge while I'm away. But don't come back. Tell her she's in charge for good.
This feels like a really bad idea.
Yeah.
But I understand why he wouldn't want to just sit in a hospital bed either.
Right.
Put him down, Ollie. Put him down, mate. He's only
He sounds like
You want
Batman. Is that Tom Hardy?
Oh, you're a brave lad, ain't you? You want to take a look at my basement?
It is. I was like, that sounds
Bane?
like Bane. Yeah.
Did you know we bake over 10,000 loaves a week?
He's a very distinct voice.
We bake the white bread,
Is that really Tom Hardy?
Yeah.
bake all sorts. You like to try some?
I just watched not too long ago a movie called Legend. It's good.
So would you live in a fucking tent or a caravan?
I came here to discuss business.
Whoa! Rum is for fun and fucking in it, so whiskey, like that. That is.
I also love it when they say in that. I just don't understand how people can leave the mustache like curl over your lip.
I once
Like,
carried out my own personal form of stigmata on an Italian. I pushed his face up against a trench and shoved a 6-inch nail up his fucking nose and I hammered it home with a duckboard. It was fucking biblical, mate.
my God.
Don't come in here and sit there in my chair and tell me that I'm losing my ward.
That war was a long time ago. You need to be more realistic.
Realistic, yeah?
Well, if you weren't losing the war, then you wouldn't send me the telegram.
Really? You forget your fucking telegram. Your telegram just said hello. It's very simple. You want to sell me something. What?
We joined forces.
Fuck off.
I love the way they talk to each other.
Your distillery provides 1/10 of your income. Protection is another 10%, and the rest you make from the racetracks. I know you keep a gun in the drawer. I know you keep it beside the whiskey. I know you offer a deal or death. I know what I'm saying makes you angry, but I'm offering you a solution. You see, Mr. Sabini is running all your bookies off your courses.
His bloody eye is really throwing me off.
And people don't trust your protection anymore.
You're the bloke who shot Billy Kimball, right? You did. You fucking shot him. That's it. You fucking betrayed him, mate. So it'd be entirely appropriate to do what I'm thinking in my head to you right now.
Oh, shit. Don't. Please don't.
I can offer you 100 good men, all with weapons, and a new relationship with the police.
Intelligence. Intelligence is a very valuable thing, isn't it, my friend? And usually it comes far too fucking late.
Okay.
They say that I shot you already, right? In the fucking face. And the bullet goes bone mush, bone cabinet over there. Which is a shame, innit? Because that cabinet's fucked now
Bone
and I've got a big
mush,
shot.
bone cabinet.
Yeah, very specific.
I cut that cabinet in half tonight. I do. I just cut the cabinet and I take one half of the cabinet, right, and I put it into a barrel. And I take the other half of the cabinet in all its pieces and I put that into another barrel. And I send this barrel off to Mandalay and the other barrel off to somewhere like Timbuktu. You ever been?
Mr. Solomon's is really interesting.
Would you like to go?
No.
You know, I always thought that you'd have a great big fucking gold ring in your nose. I'm sorry, go on. That is your plan.
He would have been good in Sons, you know? I don't
He's
know
a
if doing
fucking
what,
lunatic.
But, like, yeah.
He seems like an absolute lunatic. Kind of feels like a dangerous person that you might want to try to partner up with you.
How the fuck did you find me? When will you understand? I just want you all out of my life.
Look at us, and it'll happen again.
I want them to try again, because I shoot their balls off.
Fucking
Get
good
away
way.
Oh,
from me, I'm late for work.
Right, fine. Just take this. Where you're living now is right in the edge of Sabini's territory, and all the coppers around there work for him. My accountant says the best thing is to buy property for cash and put it in the name of a family member.
A house. A whole house.
It's all yours.
It's nice.
Kitchen, scullery, rooms for the maid, if your political conscience will allow.
Wow.
At least go and have a look, eh?
She looks really cute in that hat, by the way. God, he looks so torn up.
I mean, he's
They
healed.
really do the makeup excellent in this show.
He's a fast healer, though. Considering.
So why do I have to tell you everything?
We can't search every train that comes into London.
They don't use trains, they use boats. Gypsy went to meet Solomons, and after, they drank whiskey, shook hands, and then Alfie gave him some salt or some such thing that means peace.
Shit.
Did you bring dog shit in here on your shoes?
Oh, God.
I could smell something.
You've got photographs of this Tommy Shelby, though, right?
We have military ID photographs from his time with the Warwickshire Yeomanry. Shelby won medals.
Ascolti, questi fottuti soldati come stanno ogni? Perché dobbiamo ascoltare questi inglesi di me? So you've got his fucking photo. If he shows his face in Camden Town, your cop is lifted, all right? You know?
He looks familiar too.
Sometimes when I smell something, it's something more like a premonition. Something isn't right.
Mr. Sabini, we'll do everything we can to deal with this man.
Deal? Did you say do a deal?
I didn't mean that.
It's not what he said.
Somebody's fucking sat you down and talked to you.
Mr. Sabini.
We should go.
This fucking gypsy. Fucking cop, Mr. Sabini.
Heads up.
Oh, God.
And you're taking it with both fucking hands over me.
Paranoid much? Shit.
You fucking follow Shelby. You fucking follow him and you finish him.
Mr. Sabini's making us Italians look kind of cuckoo.
When do you get back?
Didn't want to miss your birthday, Paul.
Aw.
How do you know it's my birthday? Nobody ever knows.
Ah, it's different this year.
Where are we going?
To unwrap your birthday present.
She's very sus. She's like, I don't believe any of y'all. It's my birthday too.
It is.
My birthday tomorrow.
You said you were going to buy Ada a house.
Yep, that's right, I did. Just had a bit of cash left over.
Oh, did you buy her a house too?
This is yours.
Aww.
Happy birthday.
Look at the boys. Look at all these boys. That's so cute.
What would I do with all these rooms?
Relax, for one. Come here at weekends. There's a garden. You can grow roses, Paul. Welcome on, Paul.
It's a nice moment.
Arthur, why don't you take the boys outside? Wipe out the car.
For ladies that wore hats with hairpins, did you ever stick your hairpin in your head
I know you
accidentally?
haven't been happy for a while. And I know why. Esme's all right, you know? She's got a good heart. I've spoken to her. She told me what it is would make you happy.
See, I like that, Esme.
I've spoken to our contacts in the police. They have contacts in the council. And they have contacts with the people who keep the parish records. Records of adoptions. And with your permission, I'd like to grease a few palms and take a look at the records they never showed you. I'm gonna find your son and daughter, and I'm gonna bring them home. That's what this house is for.
Oh.
So that you can bring your family home where they belong. We're moving up, Paul.
Jeez.
Look at this baby. He's getting so big. Oh my God, he's cute. You precious little thing.
Can you hear that? Yeah. Silence at last, and it belongs to us. Yeah. What's in there?
Oh, precious babies.
See, now I'm nervous because that was like
Too good.
Like everything is feeling really positive right now coming off that last episode, which was like super dark.
I know what, like, did Solomon's like accept the, request?
I think that's what Sabini said.
Yeah.
This came for you today. It's all the way from America, New York. Somewhere called Poughkeepsie. And the decorators doing the garrison weren't paying. Arthur forgot and pulled a gun when they asked.
Okay.
We need to put an advert in the mail. Garrison. Grand reopening.
And you said that there's a letter. I had to go today, special delivery. Well, you can just tell me and I'll write it down.
Dear Mr. Churchill. Is your pencil broken?
No.
I've been approached by an agent of the Crown to carry out a task as yet unspecified. His name is Major Campbell, and I believe he reports to you.
Shit. Tattling.
Mr. Churchill, you should know that I am a former British soldier, and if you look at my war record, you will see that I fought bravely at Verdun and at the Somme. My actions at Mons saved thousands of Allied lives. I read that you fought bravely, Mr. Churchill. Therefore, I hope I will be treated.
Honestly.
Soldier to soldier. My demands are slight, and my sacrifice in service of my country will no doubt once again be great.
Wow.
Military Medal and the DCM, Distinguished Conduct Medal. Hands up in this room, those who were at the Somme.
Oh.
Those who were at the Battle of Verdun? Thomas Shelby was a tunneler. His demand is rather amusing. He has asked that the Colonial Office grant him an Empire export license.
And you plan to agree to this demand?
Dear God. Major Campbell, we will be asking this man to carry out an assassination on behalf of the Crown. These demands, by comparison, are slight and easily met with a few quiet words over lunch with the appropriate ministers.
Thomas Shelby as a murdering, cutthroat, mongrel.
That you want him to murder.
The tunnels were dug beneath our feet to silence the guns pointed at our heads. Get Thomas Shelby's details from Campbell and get some kind of royal appointment stamp.
Wow.
Temporary.
Just until the deed is done. Agreed, Major Campbell?
And then I can proceed as discussed.
Oh, you're gonna try and kill him?
I don't think he hasn't revealed his plan yet, what he wants done yet.
I'm...
But by the way, a lot of stuff happened in that moment, but he's receiving letters from Grace, so they're keeping in touch, which is nice. But I always like how Campbell's lack of service is always brought into question. Everyone uses that against him.
Mrs. Johnson, I'm from Birmingham Council. I'd like to talk about your son. So what does Henry know about his real identity?
I only deal with Mr. Ross from the agency, and he only ever writes, so why are you here in person?
Well, the boy's approaching his 18th birthday.
You're not from the council, so something isn't right.
What does he know?
He knows his mother couldn't cope.
So fucked up.
She used to beat him.
That isn't the truth, is it?
Look, I think he should come back when my husband's here.
Does he know what his real name is?
His real name is Johnson, Henry Johnson. Now, I would like you to go away and come back when my husband's here.
The truth is, he was taken from his mother without her permission.
Henry, go back inside, please.
Who are you? Your real name is Michael Gray.
No.
Your real mother wants to see you. She just wants to talk.
Go away.
She just wants to talk.
Go away and leave us alone.
That's a... I don't know about that being the way to handle that, but dang. Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Fucking hit him, Finn.
Oh, God.
Ah! Arthur!
Okay.
Jeez.
What the fuck did he do?
Did he just kill that dude? Holy shit, man.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
It was a fair fight. Arthur just caught him with a good one.
All liars.
I saw the body. Don't fucking lie to me. What fucking happened?
I'm not family. I'm saying nothing. He's gone a few times lately. 6, 7. It's like he's not there in the head. He can't even stop, even his own name, and then he cries.
He's in a really dark spot right now.
Your brother killed a boy. There were witnesses, there will be questions. Get your story straight. It was an accident. Fuck off.
Yeah, how young was that kid he was fighting?
I mean, he said boy.
Yeah, he looked like,
I spoke to the doctor. He said the kid probably had a weak heart. It'll be fine.
I don't know about fine.
I said that you know best.
He's, oh my God, he's not
It's
himself.
like a fucking boat, joint, full of heavy cargo, like coal or iron. Sometimes it slips to one end, and the boat tips. I can feel it slipping.
I mean, Arthur's been struggling since we've met him.
It's like me fucking head is just like this fucking black fucking boat, and it just fucking drifts. In and out, in and out.
I was home a long time now, Arthur. I thought you were all right.
The analogy of the boat is interesting.
Take this fucking thing away.
Just fuck off, Arthur. You know what? I've had enough. I've fucking had enough. Just fuck off.
I don't think that that's a good idea to tell him.
I'm supposed to treat you like a fucking kid again, eh? Keep you away from guns and fucking rope.
You think I haven't got enough on?
Stop it.
Arthur, you think I haven't got enough on?
Stop it.
The war is done.
Shut the door on it like I did, eh?
Like you
Do that?
Yeah. Everyone fucking knows it.
Dude.
Look at yourself, right? Take a long, hard, fucking look at yourself.
This is intense. Dude, Arthur's obviously dealing with a lot.
Oh, that's so interesting. I like the way they silenced him and kept the fire.
It's so intense.
I like that they did that. That's interesting.
How much is Thomas Shelby paying you in bribes per week?
Oh, shit.
Actually, I already know. £2 a week, £8 a month, plus extras for specific favors. You were an honest man. Now you're on the Peaky Blinders payroll. Shelby is a worm and feeds off the rotten parts of your mind. He gets in through your ear. We are entering a bloody phase of a bloody war. You are now back on the side of the angels. Shelby thinks you work for him, but in truth, you work for me.
Oh boy.
Polly, these are the files for Michael and Anna Gray. So you can see when it's right. What you saw in your dreams was right. Your daughter is dead.
Poor thing.
After Anna was taken from you, she was put with her family of a railway station master in Stafford. She never settled, so she kept running away. Eventually, they sent her to Australia, where she died of something called spring fever.
It's sad.
So my little Anna travelled all the way back across the world to be with me in my dreams.
Skip all by itself. One train they couldn't get her off.
Michael is alive. He's in England. I know where he lives. I went there. The woman that he calls mother will never let him come in.
Just tell me where he is, Tommy.
Polly, if you go there, you get mad, and she gets mad, and she calls the police. They will never let you anywhere near him, and the boy will get scared. Polly. Polly.
Oh, shit.
Tell me where he is, Thomas.
Pulling the gun.
After...
Pulling the gun is what I can't tell you.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry. You're gonna have to wait till he's 18, till he's old enough to make his own decision.
Wait! You tell me where he is!
Oh my God. I get it. I fucking get it.
If you shoot me, you'll never know.
Oh, man.
Her heart is literally broken. I could not imagine. Oh, God. Like, it makes me sick for her.
Arthur, the Garrison, the reopening of your pub, it's tonight.
Tommy don't want me.
It was Tommy who told me to get you. He says it's your name above that door, so you've got to be there. When we boys, feeling blue, this is what we do. It's called Tokyo.
Oh, shit.
It's good stuff, Arthur. It'll help you.
Oh.
For special occasions.
Here we go. Damn it, Finn. But also, Finn, what the fuck are you doing with that stuff?
Take that and all. Hey, on, Lizzie. Let me get to your life.
You all right?
Busier we are, the faster time passes.
Yeah?
Arthur, Tokyo. It's fuel for races, eh? We've seen its outdoors after a race. Grand openings and race days only, brother.
All right?
I knew it. I knew he was going to start thinking about Grace. No, I need to know what's in it! I need to know! Don't. Damn it, Tommy.
Probably too painful for him.
I get it, but also the viewers need to know.
What do you think, eh?
It's very,
Gold?
Yeah.
So what do you want me to say to her?
Just talk to her. No one can get through to her. Tell her I've no choice. Appreciate this.
Why don't you come and join us? What?
Not an idiot. He asked you to come, didn't he?
Polly, he gave you a big old house. He found the information for you, and then you're gonna just, like, because he won't give you the address because he's not old enough.
She's very emotional
an address.
about it.
Till I have that, I've got anything to say. Now it's a party. And I'm going to enjoy myself.
No, Paul, don't be silly.
Would you care to dance?
It'd be my pleasure.
Is he just nervous because of who she is?
I don't know.
Or is he there for something else?
This just feels sad.
I mean, she's going through it, and she's just
Trying to
doing
numb-
anything to distract
yes.
herself.
Okay, damn.
He's also trying to distract himself.
His takes more people, though.
Yeah. I mean, he's Thomas Shelby. He could do whatever the hell he wants, I guess.
Yeah.
But seriously, you wouldn't want to have known what was on the letter, even if you were in a lot of pain?
I would.
Excuse me, I'm looking for someone called Elizabeth Gray. I was told she lived here at number 17. I came last night, but there was nobody here.
Is that his
That's
baby?
What do you want with Elizabeth Gray?
I think she might be my mother.
Come on, Polly, this is what you wanted.
But not like this. Wow.
Oh, man, I don't want it to end.
That...
It was really sweet.
Like, coming off of that first episode, this felt like a way more positive episode. Like, obviously,
Yes.
Polly's going through it. Arthur's going through it. Even to an extent, like, Tommy's... The fact that he had those little flashback moments of Grace going through it. But, like, the house purchases, her boy's home... I mean, it feels like there's some decently positive things going on. I just don't know how the hell Tommy's getting anything done with the IRA, Campbell, Sabini, all these folks are like, ugh, they've got their friggin' teeth into him right now. It's like, how is he accomplishing any, like, how is he...
I feel like he's avoiding stuff.
I mean, I get that vibe too. It's just, he's got a lot on his plate right now. And he's just kind of moving along with his day-to-day, which, again, I don't know how. Because, I mean, the way this is all playing, like, he healed really fast, by the way. He has got that Wolverine blood in him for sure.
Stop it. I don't feel like it was that fast. I mean, they still quite a few scenes with him.
That 4-day boat ride, he was just, after that, he was up and walking and had a whole meeting.
Yeah.
That Solomon's meeting was something else. That dude, he's quite interesting. And the fact that, like, Sabini knows that they made their deal and they shook hands.
Yeah, had a drink.
It just feels like, again, there were enough positive moments in this episode that makes me nervous for the next one or the one after that. But I want to know what's going on with Grace. Like, we got a small little snippet that she's in New York, married and happy, and that's all we got. Is that
true?
Right. That's why I was wondering, like, what's on the letter? Is that, like, was that just some bullshit fed to Campbell to, like, get him to leave her alone kind of shit? Or is she, like, down the street hanging out somewhere and, like, just, I don't know. Yeah. The way they presented that, it felt like a write-off kind of thing. Where it's like, that's where she is. That's what she's doing. Let's forget about her now. But also, then he had the flashback and he burned the letter. So that tells me
it's not over.
Right. That tells me that my little feeling about her story not being over in this show is true. And because I was like, you're going to write her off camera? Like, you're going to eliminate her off camera? Just with like a little just
like
sentence?
Freddy.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't think that's the case. I think the fact that they brought it back with the little flashback and he's still got emotions and feelings for her.
Yeah.
And they're communicating. Like, she's sending him letters. So that feels like a big deal. So hopefully that story's not over and we get something that plays out there. But, I mean, the Arthur storyline is
so
fucking
sad.
heartbreaking. Dude, he killed a kid.
Yeah.
He just couldn't control himself and
beat
just
himself to death. I mean, that was a really, like, interesting analogy about, like, you can feel like the cargo slipping from one side to the other on his head feels like a boat, and it's like, honestly, I get it.
And the Polly storyline, I mean,
that just hurts my heart.
Yeah. I
mean, couldn't imagine having my children ripped away from me.
Is there closure for her now? Like, as painful and how awful that is, but like having that dream and having that thought process that your daughter is not alive anymore and then getting that confirmation. I mean,
it kind of puts a little ending to it, a little bit of closure, but also
you
still have a baby out there, and there he is.
He's here now. But like, that mom makes me nervous because, I mean, obviously the way Tommy showed up and just started saying things, I don't think that's the right approach in that scenario, because obviously she's going to be protective and like, who are you? And you're going to try to
she flat out talked trash about his mom.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess you would do that if you don't ever want your adopted child to find their real mother. I mean, again, she's fucking awful.
Again, it's like she's being protective and she's doing it in a dangerous kind of way. As this young man growing up, he's like, I'm not gonna go, you lied to me my whole life about who my mom was.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, now I'm gonna go find her, which is obviously the case and what happened here.
Like, I don't think that Polly was beating them. Like, maybe she did drugs or whatever, but like,
I don't know about that whole situation. I don't get that vibe that that's what was happening.
No, they ripped those children from her.
Yeah. I mean, that whole storyline, though, just going back to the premiere episode and then seeing it play out and actually getting confirmation about the daughter and then Tommy showing up to the house to find the son.
Yeah.
Like, it's a really, really sad. And I mean, hopefully it turns out to be a positive thing. Hopefully. But again,
I do worry about that.
This show in that first episode just laid down such a dark foundation and such a violent foundation. And there's some really bad people coming after Thomas and the Peaky Blinders. I mean, the way he wrote that letter to Churchill was an absolutely brilliant move. and essentially just laying out the situation. And again, using the military service to his advantage because Campbell didn't serve. And the way Churchill was even like, who has been here? And he's just like standing there like, nope. Once again, it's getting used against you. And it's like,
but,
dang.
I mean, they're just trying to use Tommy. And so, oh yeah, sure, you can have whatever you want. You want a license to export things? Sure thing, until you do what we want, and then it's done. Which
is what happened in episode 1. Also, it's like Tommy's getting put in all these positions that he's being used by all these folks to get things accomplished for them. And it's just, it's dangerous. It feels, I mean, obviously these seasons are short, but like the first 6 episodes in season 1, it felt like Tommy was such a master of control. Like he was able to control all situations. He had great plans and strategies and dealt with things really well. And right off the bat in season 2, it feels like he doesn't really have a lot of control.
I was thinking the same thing.
And it's just like such a complete opposite.
And out of control.
Yeah. And I mean, just the way things played out with the garrison getting blown up and then him getting pulled into like custody and having that conversation and being used to kill that one dude that Campbell's like, I know you did that. And then the whole Sabini situation and like the expansion, maybe you shouldn't be, you don't need to, you're bringing in a lot of money. Like all of that feels like he's actually kind of out of his depths for a minute. And
but then
it just seems so out of character.
Yeah, but then there's still like positive stuff happening. Like Ada's coming back around. There's a house for Ada. There's a house for Polly. Polly's gonna find out like a child, and the garrison's back up and running. And and
that's the stuff that makes me nervous. Is like there was enough positive stuff that happened to where I'm like, oh shit, what's gonna go wrong?
Yeah,
like that's where my brain goes with a lot of these shows. So. I mean, these first 2 episodes of season 2 definitely have a different vibe than season 1 so far.
True.
Really good. Really digging it. I am so curious to see where this goes. I was actually really nervous for Polly. Like, I wasn't sure if her son was going to show up angry.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, mad about something.
Or just never show up at all, and I don't want to have anything to do with you. Which you're more than welcome to do that.
Of course. But he seems like he's there to help.
He's interested.
And, like,
he wants to know.
It seems like a positive potential. And I think she felt embarrassed by the way, like, her appearance.
Yeah.
I don't think she wanted him to see her like that for the first time.
On a walk of shame.
Yeah. So I think that wasn't necessarily the most opportune moment for that meeting to happen, but still, it felt like a positive thing. He didn't feel angry or mad or like rejected by her. So it's like, okay, that's positive. Like maybe this could be a good relationship. And I mean, dude looks strong, so maybe bring another kid into the like whole Peaky Blinders gang, because I mean they're kind of young right now.
Yeah.
I mean the crew is pretty young. Outside of Tommy and Arthur, everyone else feels like
babies.
Yeah, like they're a bunch of kids.
Literal babies.
But I mean, obviously Johnny's a grown ass dude too, but he just got like that baby face look. He doesn't look that much older than Finn.
He doesn't.
So it's just one of those things where just make the gang bigger because you know got business to take care of. But I thought that was another good episode. So anything else?
Nope.
All right, y'all. You guys leave all those comments by order of Peaky Blinders. We'll see you guys later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.